Introducing the African Diaspora News Channel app, your gateway to stories that's overlooked by the corporate mainstream media.
And we serve as the voice to the Chofao Black community.
Again, we got Dr. Candace Matthews.
A lot of these documents, looking at.
We are committed to informing and educating through the power of media.
This country is supposed to be about the land of the free for all. It has not been free for Black people, and we are tired.
With our platform, we're helping to end injustice by exposing it.
Join us in standing for excellence in journalism and serving our community. Download the African Diaspora News app today.
Hello everyone, my name is Naledi Mfoloe and it is my absolute pleasure to welcome you to the latest edition of the African Diaspora News channel, where we unravel the stories that shape our world and our communities. Today we dive deep into the currents of information, from the pulse of politics to the heartbeat of entertainment. We've got it all covered, so please stay tuned for a news experience like no other. During a recent official event, members of the Economic Freedom Fighter chose to sit down while the Afrikaans part of the national anthem, Die Stem, was sung. Now, this act has been met with mixed reactions, igniting debates over national unity, historical trauma, and the ongoing struggles in our socio-political landscape. Now, to begin, I think it's crucial to understand the context and symbolism behind the EFF's choice. Now, Die Stem, originally part of the official anthem of the apartheid regime, actually stirs painful memories for many, especially among Black South Africans who have suffered under the oppressive system. Now, by sitting down during this segment of the anthem, the EFF members intended to make a strong statement against the part of history that they feel remains a painful symbol of oppression and racial discrimination. Now, the inclusion of Die Stem in the post-apartheid national anthem was an attempt to harmonize the nation's diverse heritage. However, for many, Die Stem remains inseparable from the memories of the apartheid. Now, the anthem, designed to represent unity, instead often evokes division, highlighting the ongoing struggles to reconcile our complex past with our present. The EFF, a party known for its radical stance and advocacy for economic emancipation, equality, and justice for Black South African, used this moment to emphasize their ongoing fight against what they perceive as the remnants of the apartheid system. Now, their actions are rooted in the historical grievances, representing a call for deep reflection and change. Let's have a look.
Africans should not enjoy a special place in the national anthem of South Africa, because the stem, it's a song that was sang when Black people were killed during apartheid. They sang those songs. They sang that song when they were from shooting at innocent people, when they were from shooting at killing innocent women and children. And today you are made to sing a song you had people singing in celebration of killing our own.
But don't you think it's good for nation building that there should be forgiveness and that everything should be incorporated, and that we could say, I mean, wouldn't it be bigger of you to say, listen, we're going to keep this here. We're going to keep this stem in here because we want to make everybody part of it, because it is a sensitive issue for people.
No, it's not a sensitive issue. It's not at all. I mean, it is sensitive to those victims. You cannot make me sing a song that was sang when my brother was killed. You cannot make me sing a song which was sang in celebration of the oppression of black people.
And what about forgiveness?
Forgiveness doesn't mean I must give all.
Now, predictably, the EFF's decision drew mixed reactions. Supporters argue that the act was a powerful declaration against the romanticization of a past ruined by racial injustice. And to them, sitting down was not merely a sign of disrespect, but an adequate protest, highlighting the unfinished work of reconciling our nation's trauma. But on the other hand, other critics view this move as an insult to national unity and respect for the shared symbols of our modern democracy. They argue that the act undermines the efforts to bridge racial divisions and build a cohesive national identity. By sitting down, the EFF, in their view, distance themselves from a collective narrative of progressive and reconciliation. Now, this is what Gayton Mackenzie had to say.
The stem is part of who we were and who we've become. You cannot pinpoint some issues. We must protect the national anthem. We have one of the most beautiful national anthems. The meaning to the stem is being included there it's such an expression of how far we've come as a nation. I sing Nkosi Sikelele, God bless Africa, Sichaba sa rona, as hard as I sing Eddie Blow van ons Yema. We will not be ashamed to say we support the stem being part of the national anthem.
I'm asking, so you accept what is called the stem, which was part of the apartheid regime, which suppressed black people like you and I, right? And people were killed over the stem. Right? Can you but can I speak, please, man? Can you, Minister, accept the stem or accept the apartheid flag in the same way that you accept the stem? Because the two go together. You raise a flag so that you sing the anthem. Thank you.
No, the two goes together in your world, not in the real world. Because in the real world, the old flag does not exist anymore. So the stem is part of the national anthem. I will accept it. You see, there's so many amongst you that wants us to still live in the past. We have moved on. You can stay there, but we no longer live there. We will sing the stem.
Now, in my opinion, I think that this incident requires a deep empathetic understanding of both sides. On one hand, the pain associated with the stem is profound and valid. It represents a period of immense suffering, and for many, hearing it evokes memories of inhumanity and loss. And such sentiments are not easily dismissed and actually must be honored and acknowledged. But on the other hand, the ideals of unity and reconciliation also cannot be achieved by disregarding the elements that form our complex national identity. South Africa's national anthem, with its blend of multiple languages and history, actually symbolizes an attempt to create diverse narratives into a single harmonious voice. Now, this anthem in itself is a powerful statement of our shared journey from division to unity. However, unity should not come at the expense of ongoing injustices. I think that reconciliation demands that we address historical wounds through meaningful dialogue and structural reform and genuine acknowledgement of our past horror. And the EFF's protest is a stark reminder that these processes are ongoing and that the path to true unity is fraught with challenges and needs patience, understanding, and persistent effort. So, where do we go from here? How do we navigate these divergent views to build a cohesive society? Firstly, dialogue is essential. We must create spaces where painful histories can be openly discussed, where the voices of those still affected by apartheid's legacy can be heard and honored. And these conversations should go beyond mere acknowledgement, but seeking practical steps towards healing and reparation. Now, in conclusion, I think the EFF's act of sitting down during the Afrikaans part of the national anthem is a powerful reminder of the unresolved tensions in our society. It challenges us to confront uncomfortable truths about our past and our journey towards a more inclusive and just society. I think that we must navigate these issues with empathy, understanding, and a steadfast commitment to the values of justice and equality. Now, with that being said, what are your opinion in regards to this? We want to hear from you. Let's engage in the comment section, shall we? And while we're at it, please give this video a thumbs up. That's it from me. Till we meet again.